Then Pramukh Swami Maharaj was successful. Why? Because of a spiritual quotient. And today at Akshardham, thousands of people change their lives for the better. One great spiritual heart can change the course of social system. Since this inauguration in October 2005, we have 17,000 footfalls a day. 17,000 people visit every day Akshardham. Till today, we have this average. Thousands of people change their lives for the better. We used to remember those incidents, but now it's difficult for us to remember as well, but I'll just give you one. In 2006, somebody had written in the visitor's book, he wrote it in Hindi, that मैं हरियाणा के एक छोटे से गांव में से आता हूं. All of you can pick up Hindi? Yes or no? Yes, then raise your hands. Okay, like all of you, fine. Because you have to ask this question in this state. Shall I narrate in English or Hindi? English, okay. That man wrote that I am a very small man coming from a very remote village, a small hamlet in the rural part of Haryana. My age is 50. My profession, I am a milkman. I take 2 cans of milk on my bicycle every day in the morning and the evening 2 times in a day and deliver loose milk to households. There are about 70-80 households in my small village. We are 3 milkmen delivering milk. In my lifetime of 50 years that I am today, I have visited Delhi only 2 times. Once when there was a marriage in a big family in our village, we came with the groom and we were there for the marriage. Second time, today I have come. Villagers, my companions, my colleagues, they said, let us go to Delhi and visit Akshardham. So today I have come to Akshardham. I went through the exhibitions. I am so much impressed. It has touched my heart, especially the values of integrity that has been well prescribed here. So I take a pledge that I will never add water to my milk. When Neil Armstrong put his first foot on moon, New York Times reported, a small step by a man but a giant leap for mankind. Somebody took a pledge at Akshardham, not adding water to his milk. A small step by a man but a giant leap for mankind. Why? Because you as grooming minds came to know that if this class of person who did not have formal education and living a very simple rural life, if he can be inspired by such spiritual values and enrich his life, create a good environment, add to the health of the society, and today after 15 years he can inspire students in a small school here in Tamil Nadu, in Coimbatore, he's a legend. Legends are not those always on the pages of history, who come down in history in times to come to inspire you with their small acts. They are legends. Such thousands of incidents have happened at Akshardham. So when you are a spiritual entity, when you develop your spiritual values in life by your connection with God, you not only create a change in your life, you create a big change in the society. Because your presence will be an aura. Your moving and being with people will be an inspiration from emotions to thinking. And that is why you need connection with God. Let me tell you, even if you believe or don't believe in God, as an experiment, just physically, without any emotions, make a habit of praying to God every day. You believe or don't believe. I'm giving you an experiment. Your science teachers teach you some experiments in your physical, chemistry and biology labs. Yes or no? I'm giving you an experiment. Try to do this. 6 months, 1 year. His is divine grace. He will make you experience something. I was talking to 400 scientists at Taj Lands in Bandra, Mumbai. After my 2-hour speech on logic versus faith, they were all people of logic. We started the questionnaire. It also lasted 1.5 to 2 hours. I asked this 400 scientists a simple question that I'm asking you all. The earth, if it is moving in this direction, it rotates and revolves at a typical speed, 1 lakh kilometers per hour around its own axis. Suppose from tomorrow the speed of the earth reduces. Suppose. We all have studied theorems and riders. Suppose x is not equal to y. Suppose the earth's speed around its axis reduces. I asked this 400 scientists, will you all coming together? All the scientists of NASA, all the scientists of European Space Agency, all the scientists of ISRO, all of you can come together to make the earth revolve at its original speed back? Yes or no? There are such 1,000 things. If for some reason tomorrow the sun doesn't rise, क्या कर लेंगे आप? क्या हैसियत है आपकी? Can you all scientists come together to make the sun rise? We have named this pull as gravitation. Yes or no? The earth pulls everything towards itself. We have named it as gravitation. Now listen carefully. Nobody in the world knows where this force comes from. I asked these 400 scientists and I puzzled them. I'll now puzzle you. I asked them, if I catch hold of your hand and pull you towards me, I'm using some energy, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. The earth is pulling everybody towards itself. Is it using some energy? Choice is yours for an answer, huh? Come on. Yes, by science you say yes. Anything that is used reduces. Did gravitation pull reduce? That somewhere in North America, somewhere in south of New Zealand, people fly 2 feet above the ground because there is less gravitation there. If you say it is being used, but still it is remaining at par, then it is infused, yes or no? Puzzle starts. Even 400 scientists could not answer me. How will you and your science teachers? If it is getting infused, who is infusing it? What is the process? In what proportion it is doing? At what time it is going? Daytime, everybody is using that energy. Nighttime, when we go to sleep, there is a process of infusion. Nobody knows this. We have just named it, labeled it as gravitation. Nobody knows where it comes from, how it works, it gets utilized or not. If utilized, how infused. It's God's creation.